50k gaming PC 2023 reboot. Damn, it's been quite some time, right? We really haven't made any affordable budget category builds on the channel. Well, your boy is back with some very interesting videos. So I've been getting a lot of comments in my recent videos asking like, Vimal bhai, when are you bringing back the budget builds on the channel? We are like eagerly waiting, and that is what I'll be doing. In fact, I've actually planned like multiple variants and multiple configurations at 50,000 only. I'll be showing you videos, AMD edition 50k build, Intel edition with GPU, without GPU, and later I'll also be comparing all these different configurations, so you will get to know like which is the best configuration for your money. So it's gonna be like a very interesting series, guys, and on that make sure to subscribe and hit that notifications bell icon on, and also yaar like maar do, motivate karo bhai ko. Today's build is gonna be like based on AMD's newest gen hardware, guys. Yes, we are not going for any old gen hardware for this particular variant. We will be going with AMD's Ryzen 7000 series CPU, new gen AM5 motherboard, DDR5 RAM, all of these around 50,000 only. But one catch is, since we are going with like a newer gen hardware, right, it was like really difficult to fit in a GPU in this sort of budget, and that is the reason alternatively we'll be relying on the built-in integrated Radeon graphics in the CPU itself, guys. In the next video I'll show you like a GPU edition video, but right now though this is the whole concept and configuration of today's video. But that doesn't mean it's slouch, guys, nothing like that. It's like a very well capable and balanced CPU. In fact, it's like a very flexible sort of PC build, guys. Right now we are building like a newer gen hardware PC without a GPU, but once in future you can save up a bit of money and add like a powerful GPU to this existing system, and you can unlock like a whole new next level dimension of gaming, guys. So it's like future proof for you. That is the whole concept of this thing. You can even do like 1080p level gaming on this current configuration without GPU also. So without wasting any more time, let me quickly tell you the components and parts we'll be using for this build. Starting off with the CPU, we'll be using AMD's all new Ryzen 7000 series Ryzen 5 7600 CPU. It's a 6-core 12-thread CPU, guys, and is like a really value for money CPU. Offers like excellent performance for that price point. It's only around like 21,000 change, guys, and this is what we'll be using. And moving on, guys, obviously newer gen CPU matlab you'll have to use like a new gen motherboard also now with AM5 socket. So there are like so many models and configurations available in the market. You can go for something like this affordable, or maybe that fits in your budget. I would suggest you to go for something like a B650 series, maybe like a DS3H series from the Gigabyte brand. That is like very affordable in the market, guys. And I'll be using RS series B650M Elite Edition motherboard because I didn't have the DS3H at my place. You can go for that. Now obviously RAM also is like newer gen, guys, to match up with the whole concept. DDR5 RAM, there are like so many models available, guys, but DDR5 is like slightly expensive, so I've actually picked up like a couple of models. You can go for something from Crucial or maybe like XPG. These are offering like value for money solution in the DDR5 segment. You can go for like a 8x2 or 1x16 GB kit. Obviously I would suggest you to go for like a dual channel configuration only. If you're not planning to upgrade the RAM, go for like 8x2 RAM from Crucial. Now if you're having like plans to upgrade the RAM in the future, you can go for something like a 1x16 right now. In future you can add one more 16 GB and make it like 32 gig RAM. Choice is completely up to you. So these were the main components. And coming to power supply section, right now I'll be using like a 550 watt power supply from Corsair, guys. This is like more than enough for the build. In future, if you're upgrading for a powerful GPU, then you might obviously need something minimum like a 650 watt. Now in future, if you plan to add like a basic GPU, something like 1660 series or maybe like a 20 series, this power supply will get your job done. And lastly, coming to the cabinet, here also, guys, don't waste any sort of money. Go for something like a value for money PC case, maybe around like 3,000 rupees max. I'll be using a recent RGB case from GameDS. That is also like very affordable. Only benefit is for 1,000 rupees extra, you're getting like 3 pre-built RGB fans. That is the reason I'm using it. If you want to save money, go for like very affordable non-RGB case. And lastly, coming to the storage, guys, use like a 1,500 rupees M.2 SSD, 240 GB, 250 GB, and that will get your job done. So this is the whole configuration, and without wasting any more time, let's get started with the video.
Like this, make it not like this, make it drop.
Well, that was easy. So our 50K AMD Edition 2023 PC is all done and good to go. Looks pretty nice, right? Doesn't look like a budget sort of build at all. We're getting a whole black and white vibe over here, and good thing is, since the case had like a nice PSU shroud, we could easily hide all the cables and give it like a neat look to the overall build. So why don't we just quickly power it on and check out the PC? Just sit back, relax and grab your popcorn guys, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, you know what? The build actually turned out to be pretty good, and I love the looks at this price point. The main attraction over here is that case, guys. I mean, come on, everybody knows, right? RGB is love, man. What do you think? Rate the looks of this PC in the comment section down below. And here's the complete setup we'll be using today. As usual, we'll be using a 1080p monitor from LG, and peripherals this time are from SteelSeries. Links for them will be available in the description box below. Alright then, let's jump into the benchmarks. AMD's Ryzen 5 7600 is a 6-core 12-thread CPU with up to 5.1 GHz max boost frequency. Having a TDP of around 65 watts, it's a very well performing CPU you can buy on budget. Value for money is what I can say. It's great for both home or office needs on a day-to-day sort of basis, and can easily handle Microsoft related applications. Photo editing is also possible, and simple 1080p video editing can also be done without a lot of graphic introductions and graphical effects. And now coming to the gaming performance, there is no dedicated GPU in the build, right? So we'll have to rely on its built-in Radeon graphics only. To bring out the maximum performance, don't forget to enable XMP profile for your RAM and set your UMS specified graphics to either 2 or 4 GB from the BIOS. This will greatly boost your gaming performance. First up, we have our all-time favorite game, GTA 5. Initially, I was a bit skeptical if this thing can actually handle 1080p level gaming, but boy, I was surprised once I started playing the game. As you can see right now, we are playing this game at 1080p resolution normal graphics, and we were getting a consistent 60 FPS frame rate. Just have a look at this gameplay.
Damn! I'm still waiting to hear back from RGB Shots. What's up? I ain't got time for this shit. What up, big dog?
Holy moly, now that is what I'm talking about, guys. Ekdam maska performance, buttery smooth 60 FPS gaming experience on this PC. And crazy part is there is no discrete GPU at all in this build. Quite impressive performance, I'd say. Switching it to medium graphics, you'll get around like 40 FPS on an average. And at 720p, to aram se you can easily game at 75 to 80 FPS on this configuration. So that is the situation right now. So say suppose in the next few months you save up a bit of money and buy like a decent GPU, maybe like a 3050 or 3060, and add that to this existing build. Boom, next level gaming you can do over here. You can literally play any AAA title game at very high graphic settings also. Now some people might say, Vimal bhai, you're playing GTA 5. GTA 5 is kind of old, right? Why don't you show us some new games and show us the performance as well? And that is the reason we'll be testing out Spider-Man Miles Morales as well. This is a very new game and quite graphic intensive, guys. Even expensive builds have a hard time running this game. So as you can see, we are currently playing this also at 1080p resolution, and graphics are set to very low, and AMD FSR 2.1 is also enabled. And oh my god, are you people looking at that gameplay? We are actually able to play this game at around 25 to 30 FPS on an average. I was not at all expecting that, considering there is no dedicated GPU at all in this build. At 720p, to aram se you can get around 35 to 40 FPS in this game. But playing at 1080p was the real question, and yes, it is actually capable of running it. So let me know if you people are interested in a part 2 of this video as well, where we'll be upgrading this setup with a decent GPU. Which one should I go for, like 3050 or 3060? Share your comments definitely in the video. Alright then, time to wrap it up, guys, but before that let me quickly talk about the pricing as well. Let me just quickly share the price list of this configuration. Just pause the video, have a look at that, so you get like a clear cut idea on the budget. Well, that is it for today. I hope you all enjoyed watching the video and got to learn a lot. Make sure to smash that like button on this video and subscribe to my channel, and also make sure to hit that notifications bell icon on for more interesting videos. And that's it, boys, and I'll see you all in my next one.